Hello everyone. So good news. I have finally moved into my new apartment. And before I start this video, if you want to see that apartment, I did make a vlog when I was moving in. So there'll be a link in an annotation and in the description if you want to go watch that when you're done. You can also see the apartment we moved out of where I used to film. Sorry, I just realized I wasn't focused. And anyway, in this new apartment we now have more room. I have an extra bedroom which we have made into an office slash like gaming room. It's more of a gaming room. And we are finally able to build our own computer together, which is something we've been wanting to do for years. And my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts I guess, is our new keyboard. Which I'm having a hard time centering. This is the Corsair K70 Lux RGB mechanical keyboard, and it has ceramic switches, and this particular one has ceramic brown switches. So being an RGB keyboard, all of these keys, including some up here and the media keys over here, all have full RGB LEDs. And right now it's just set to white, just so you can see it. I thought I would give you like a little look at the board before I turn out the lights, and I can show you some of the colors. Here's the wrist rest. It's got a nice, almost feels spongy, but it's not. It is hard, but it's very smooth, and it's got a nice textured pattern. So it feels very good to lay your wrists on. The spacebar also has a textured pattern, which I really love. Up here we have different brightness settings, so we can turn the keyboard off. It's the first brightness, second, and that's as bright as it gets. Over here, this is a Windows lock key, which if I press it, now the Windows keys want to work, which is very useful if you're in a game and maybe you're trying to hit Control or Alt, but you accidentally hit the Windows key and then the whole game gets messed up. Over here we have some media keys. I know, sorry, the edge is getting cut off, but you know what they look like. And then this is a really cool part. This is our volume mute. Right here we have a wheel. This is a scroll wheel to adjust your volume. So that's a really nice thing. I would prefer it to hitting, say on my this computer, my keyboard, it was you hit Control and then up or down, and then this was brightness, which isn't super difficult, but I really love having this quick dedicated scroll wheel. I should also say that this video is inspired by a YouTuber I really like, Tasty PC TV. She's this really awesome girl from England who makes computer part videos. She does her own builds and she reviews parts for people. I found her videos very helpful. And we were building our computer, and her video on the Corsair, I think she did the K65, K70, and K95, 90 or 95, I can't remember. That's how I ended up getting this keyboard, because I loved it so much from her videos. Not to mention they're very relaxing. So if this video doesn't do it for you, go watch hers. What else? Oh, something I was gonna say. Oh, this is really nice in the back. It's a brushed anodized aluminum, which looks really nice. This keyboard just has a really nice, very clean, professional look to it, in my opinion, even though it's like a gaming keyboard. You can pull off all the keycaps if you want to add your own keycaps, but they do come included with a few, like WASD, which I have replaced with the WASD ones, and they're really nice. These are all smooth and flat, but the WASD ones are slanted a little bit. The W goes up a little bit, the A goes to the left, and the D goes to the right. The S is just indented down a bit. And they feel really nice to rest your fingers on. They are also textured, just like this spacebar here. Just a little bit of grip. But if you wanted to, add your own keycaps, you could pull them all off and replace them. All the keys are also fully remappable, except for the media keys, which is a shame because we were trying to remap them. And this also comes with nice software, the Corsair Utility Engine, and that's where you can make your own lighting profiles, macros, different effects. We also have a Corsair mouse here. This is the M65 Pro RGB, so we got it to match our keyboard, and you can have it sync the lighting. So the lighting can do a lot of different things. We can have it wave through colors, we can have it pulse and radiate out and like a circle. We can just have a static color, like this is just like static white. We can also do reactive lighting, one of my favorite things. This is actually on a reactive mode right now where it's white, but if we press a key, it's then gonna do a quick color cycle, and each one is different. So that one started on pink, but if we press F, it's gonna start on a teal. And all of them have this. In fact, if we go, it's very pretty, right? So at this point I want to show you some of the profiles that I have downloaded. So really quickly I'm just going to turn out the lights and you can see the lighting better. Okay, that's better. I realize my camera is definitely not the best at capturing this keyboard, and it's really nice lighting, so I'm sorry. I do have a really nice camera on this, but I think maybe it's getting a little old. It doesn't seem to be looking as good as it used to anymore. So I already showed you the reactive rainbow lighting. Let's show you something else. this is the spiraling rainbow profile that kind of comes with it as like a default. And it's just mesmerizing, isn't it? I could watch it forever, and I do love to keep it on this. It's really smooth. It's a really smooth transition. I do think it's done really well. So what they've done, if you can tell, is they've broken up the keyboard into different sections. And each one is cycling through, like pink to pink, you know, all through the rainbow. Rainbow, I called it a rainboard. And then this would be like orange to orange, yellow to yellow. So in fact, it is cycling through. Let's see, we have this one I downloaded as a joke, and I put it on my husband's profile when he wasn't watching. So then when he turned on his keyboard, or he turned on the computer, this is what he saw. It actually took him forever to notice too. I had to all but point it out to him. And then he asked me if I could do a Union Jack, so I'm gonna try to do that later. This one's really beautiful, ocean waves. It kind of looks maybe to me like if you're underwater and you're looking at the light shine through the water. It's really beautiful. And we do have reactive lighting on this one. We didn't on the last two, but on this one, if you press a key, it does light up white before it slowly fades back into its blue pattern. So one thing I didn't mention is because I got the brown switches, the keys probably sound a little different, only a little bit. You can hear kind of an audible. Okay, not if I hit it. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but you can kind of hear it hitting the bump in it, okay, around the actuation point. So it's not a smooth button push all the way down. There's a tactile bump, which I prefer because I enjoy typing and I like to know when I'm actually activating the key. And it makes enough of an audible response for me to be happy with that. Reactive Rainbow is the one we were on before, of course. And then I also have this Rainbow Random one, which is different but very pretty as well. I don't think this has reactive lighting. No, it doesn't. It's still very nice to look at, though. I know a lot of people take their keyboards and they put like plastic gloves on and they touch the keyboard and type. I don't have any gloves, or I didn't even have any cling wrap or anything to put on top of the keys. But I tell you what, if I do get some, which I will be on the lookout, then I can definitely come back and do that with the keyboard, because I'm a big fan of keyboard relaxation videos. I really have always thought the sound of keys typing was very relaxing. Especially on a mechanical keyboard. And also, if you're interested in computers, maybe you weren't sure what keyboard to get, maybe you'll get this one now. This one is pretty cool. So, as you can see, we've got two lightsabers, red and a blue, so presumably Sith versus Jedi, or Farm Boy Luke, maybe. And yeah, they look like they're dueling. It's very cool. It looks like someone put in a lot of time and effort into making this choreographed little duel. And that's about it to this one. There's no reactive lighting. The rest of the keys that are not being lightsabered are just a faint, kind of a gray almost. They almost don't look like they're lit up, but you can tell they are just barely. Next one, let's see, there's Outer Space, which is a really nice purple and white pattern, like a galaxy, Milky Way, you know, anything. And I think this one has reactive lighting. Yeah, it very quickly lights white and fades back to purple or whatever it was doing. As I said, I really enjoy reactive lighting. Let's turn that on so I can press the Windows keys too even. These keycaps are laser engraved, I'm pretty sure. And there's also 104 key rollover and anti-ghosting technology, which is nice. You can press everything and it will all be registered. I actually just typed something. Come on. Anyway, yeah, if you hit all the keys, it'll pick them all up. Pretty great. Let's move on to another. This one is called Rainbow Bling Bling Thing. And I quote. And this is kind of just a little bit of a radiating rainbow, I think. And this one, I think, is the one that has pretty cool... No, this one doesn't have reactive lighting at all. I'm thinking of a different one. So as you can see, I like a lot of the rainbow ones. These are ones that I've downloaded off the Corsair utility engine. You can either go on Corsair's website and check out the downloads there that people have done, or you can also do it straight off the Corsair app, utility engine app, which is pretty good and useful. Let's try this one. This one is called Subtlety is Beautiful. And I do think this one's really beautiful. So right on the edge, as you can see, and even over here, we have all these keys going through a nice gradient rainbow. And it looks like the rainbow is moving to the left. And then in the middle, these keys, and also the F keys up here, and the numbers over here, we do have a very nice, slow rainbow gradient happening. Actually, is it a full rainbow gradient? It goes from blue to white to purple to blue to white. Okay, so it's not a full rainbow. We're just going through blue and purple hues. It's really nice. Really beautiful. This one does just do a very interesting thing. So it turns white and then it goes through a rainbow gradient. Very slowly. Or, yeah, it does. You can see it travel along. It's very pretty. What happens if you press this one? Yep. And I've been typing a lot. Let me also also have this sort of rainbow trickle down looking pattern. And this is under the same profile. This one I guess is more of a rainbow trickle down. But it sure looks cool, doesn't it? But look at that reactive lighting, isn't that amazing? That's my favorite one, I think. Once again, I've been typing. This one is called Blue Embers. I can't tell if it does reactive lighting or not. If so, it's kind of subtle. This one is just a another rainbow without reactive lighting. I haven't made any of my own yet. You can also download profiles that will just will correspond with the game. For instance, this one is for The Witcher 3. Because we've been playing a lot of The Witcher. It wasn't running well on our laptops. So we didn't play it much, but after getting this, it runs really beautifully on The Witcher. In fact, I could even make a Witcher video for you guys if you wanted. And as you can see, we've got movement here, WSD, spacebar to jump, 1 and 2 are his swords, then you've got like your consumables here, your Witcher signs, and then switching them out. There's a few over here. So that's just really handy. F5 to save. I'd like to also maybe do like Eminem, like meditate. Yeah. But you could also, revamp the keys or rebind the keys in the game menu. So that's that. Let's turn it back to the default spiral rainbow. That's all I have time for this particular keyboard video, but I will have some gaming videos on the new computer soon. I did get a game for you guys during the Steam summer sale. I think you'll like it. I haven't tried it yet. And I'll be making some other ASMR videos that are non-computer related. And don't forget, if you want to check out our new apartment, to watch the vlog, although it wasn't finished in that video. It looks maybe a little neater now. We have some new furniture and stuff since then, so I'll make a new vlog showing you the progress. And as always, guys, thanks for being patient with me as I get my life together and do life things. I love all of you, and I hope this video